again, everyone. This is Larry at the best and reminding you what you feel you attract, what you imagine you become, what you say you see, and what you hear influences the results you produce in your world. You know, I've just been going over this illustration of the success formula, original success formula, for the past few sessions. And you know, I told you I am going to go back to the beginning of the curriculum and just spend a lot of time on what you feel you attract, and then just go through the line again. But during the past few sessions, I've been talking about what you feel you attract. But now let me go to the next one. What you imagine you become. What does that mean? What you imagine you become. See, to think, to feel is to think. To think is to feel. When you think, you feel, there is a corresponding emotion to it. When you feel, there is a corresponding thought. But not only is there a corresponding emotion to the thought, there is also a corresponding picture. So what you and I imagine, we become. So in other words, if you're thinking about how your life is going to be wonderful, the good things you've done in your past that you want to experience again, if you keep thinking about the good things, it's like sowing the seed. You're going to experience more of it. If you keep thinking about why things are not working in your world, you're going to keep seeing more of it. That's why we're told in the book of Numbers, I think it's Numbers chapter 14, somewhere, verse, I don't remember, 12, 13, 14, somewhere there, the story of the spies. We saw ourselves as grasshoppers, and so were we in their sight. It is the way you see yourself that causes other people to treat you the way they treat you. What you imagine, you become. How many times have you said to yourself, man, I knew that was going to happen. I saw it. I dwelt upon it. And now it's happened just as I thought. Remember Job? The thing which I greatly feared is come upon me. Well, guess what? The things which I am really excited and expectant about shall come upon me. I think it was Paul Jeremiah who had this quotation. Whatever you vividly imagine, ardently desire, sincerely believing, and enthusiastically act upon must inevitably come to pass. It is law. Now the earth was formless and empty. Darkness was upon the surface of the deep, and the Spirit of God was hovering upon the waters. And God said, let there be light. There was light. You know what? You and I are always given commands every moment of the day. But the challenge with us is that our thoughts are confused. They are not properly aligned. 1 minute we're working in faith. The other minute we're working in doubt, in confusion, in frustration, in unbelief. You and I need to have faith as a mustard seed. It's not the size of the faith. It's the purity of the faith. It's not how big your faith is. It's the purity. Do you really believe what you are talking about? Is it pure faith? Do you know these things that I'm telling you? Have you proven to yourself that what you feel you attract, what you imagine you become, what you say you see, and what you hear influences the results you produce in your world? Again, I was doing our study group, I think it was a few weeks ago. I can't tell you guys the story here because these videos go all over. So some things I just don't feel comfortable sharing. But we're talking about the example of what you say you see. We use the example of a couple of historical figures. And you know, I'd actually never thought about it until the discussion came up in our study group. And everybody was like, that's right. That's what they said. I never saw it that way. But that's the law. That is the law. So is my word that goes out from my mouth. It, the word that you and I speak, will not return void, but will accomplish what I desire. And what is it that I desire? It is the word that you speak. Keep your mouth shut if you can't say something good. I know it's easier said than done. But you know what? You got to start somewhere. So I'll talk to you later on. I hope you enjoy this session here.